Hey YouTube. Okay. You're catching me in the raw again. I just got done exercising a few minutes ago, cooled off, and my son's asleep, so I wanted to get this out of the way. Trying to reduce the glare here. So if it looks like I'm looking down, I am. It's because of this. Anyway, I'm starting a jogging regimen that my sister sent to me. I'm trying to train for a marathon next year, 26-mile marathon. As of right now, my goal is to continue training throughout the year. Um, if I feel that I'm not ready when the marathon comes around, because my sister says I'm a little behind as far as training goes, and because of my weight, it's going to be harder. So there's a chance that I won't do it, but my goal is to work toward it. If I am not ready by then, I'm not going to risk hurting myself, and I will continue to train and do it the next year. In the meantime, maybe I'll do a half marathon or something like that down the road. So that's my goal right now, is to work toward races and marathons and things like that. I feel it's a good way to keep me motivated, because if there's something at the end of the road to, because if I can't do it, then I'm gonna feel bad about it. So it's something to keep me motivated, I think. It starts out pretty easy. It's still got my heart rate up. It's still got me sweating. But it starts out with just 6 minutes of walking, 1 minute of low impact jog, and I do that 4 reps. So 4 times with the 6 minutes, 4 times with the 1 minute, rotating back and forth. And then I finished off with some stretching. I did go jogging. Before I talked to my sister about it, my sister's been jogging for a long time. I think she can jog like somewhere around 10 to 15 miles now. She's really doing well. I went out jogging not knowing what I was doing, and I overdid it big time. And my legs, my upper thighs were in extreme pain. I could hardly stand up, sit down, walk uphill or walk downstairs, take a step up or down. It was awful. I was in a lot of pain. But it went away over the weekend, thank goodness. Yesterday I walked 2 miles. I had to go pay the water bill, and my husband forgot to take the money to the water department, so I walked to the water department. So that was my exercise yesterday. I'm still in that excited about exercising mode, and I know that's going to end. I know that eventually I'm going to start just resenting it, and I'm going to start getting irritated with it. I'm not there yet, and I'm going to use this time to its full potential. I'm not going to hurt myself again like I did Thursday. It was Thursday. It was bad. My knees were swollen. What I did was I was speed walking. I would do that for 3 or 4 minutes, and then I would jog for 3 or 4 to 5 minutes, as fast as I could, up and downhill. And then it was just stupid. I didn't know it was stupid. I thought I was doing good. It hurts. It's good for me. Fat girl needs to run. You get this fat off. I've been at a standstill for a while, and it's just been driving me crazy. I started exercising 2 weeks ago, and I haven't hardly lost any weight. Just ounces, not pounds, ounces. Driving me crazy. So, anyway, doing well. I weighed in this. I think last time that I weighed in last week, I said I weighed 218. The very next day, I went back up to 219, like 0.8. I'm going to start with the point stuff, because somebody told Kara, told me that that way at least you know if you've lost some ounces. And that's something that I wasn't paying attention to. So if I was 220 and stayed at 220, I don't know if I actually lost almost a pound or half a pound. So I'm starting to look at the ounces now too, like everybody else. Last week, I don't remember 100%. I was 218, and then the next day I went up to 219.8, which was very frustrating. Stayed there all week. every morning I'd wake up and weigh myself, and I was between 219.8 and 219.4. Just stay at 219, the 219, which is really frustrating. This morning I got up and I weighed 217.0. Thrilled me. It's great. The next thing I'm going to say is kind of embarrassing, but I think I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that does this. I later on in the morning, before I had eaten or anything, I mean, I had my morning coffee, but that's it. I had a bowel movement, and I felt that it was a decent enough one to go and weigh myself again. And I was right. I weigh after the bowel movement. So embarrassing to say that. It's turning red, and I don't even tell. I weighed 216.8. So it put me in the 216. So that's exciting. I'm excited. That's, what, I don't remember what, it was 218 point something. I don't remember what it was last week. So I've lost 2 pounds. But to me it feels like 3, because the next day I went right back up to 19.8 and it stayed there. So to me it feels like 3 pounds this week. So let's just say last week I weighed 219.8, and this week I weigh 216.8, which is a 3-pound loss. Yay. Even though I've hit these standstills, these plateaus, man, plateau is such an ugly word now. It's just as ugly as fat. I'm still encouraged. I'm excited. This is going to sound strange because I would have never said this before. I'm excited about working on it. I'm excited about the exercise. I'm excited about watching the carbs, and I'm actually excited about dieting. And that's kind of at the point that I'm at right now, is I have to start working. It's not coming off anymore. I mean, I'm only, 18 weeks post-op today, and I feel like it's over. I mean, now, as far as like the fast weight loss, and I might be completely off base, and it might speed up again all on its own. But my weight has slowed down so significantly. I mean, it took me over a month to get out of the 220. So I feel like this is real now. This is me really actually trying to lose weight. The only thing is, the only benefit that I have is I don't really get all that hungry. I do get hungry now. I don't know about you guys, everybody else who's, between 17 and 20 weeks post-op. I have had hunger. It's not as overwhelming as it was before surgery. It's not as, oh my gosh, gotta eat, gotta eat, gotta eat. But I do get hungry. I do feel that crampy sensation, that empty feeling. And it's not just that empty feeling. I have had some growling, like I'm hungry. But when that happens, I still don't eat more than I normally would. Right now, like, I still only eat 3 to 4 ounces at a meal. And I'm still trying to keep it at protein, mostly protein. My snacks are usually fruit or some nuts, like almonds or peanuts or something like that. So I think I'm still doing pretty well as far as the diet goes. Any cheats? Let me think here. If I had some pecan pie that my mom made, I had a little bit, and it was probably like an ounce worth. So, and that was very high sugar and probably very high fat and high carb. It was for my husband's birthday. He loves pecan pie, and I had a little bit of that. And I think I had a small bite of a brownie, like literally one bite. So that was my cheat for this week. And it was easy for me to stop. I wasn't upset with only having the little, what I had was only like 3 or 4 bites worth of pecan pie. And that's, our size bites, not old size. Funny. And still having major hair loss. That's very frustrating for me. My hair is thinned down by at least half of what it was. I've lost half my hair. And it's scaring me because I'm still losing at the same rate that I mean, it seems like it's getting worse. I'm thinking I need to call my surgeon's office and see what they have to say about it. It's glare. I can't see, guys, but I feel like all you guys can see is glare in my glasses. The hair loss is scary, and everybody says it's short-lived, and I don't need to worry about it. That the hair will grow back. I've had thick hair my whole life. I mean, it's just been thick. Like, everybody says, man, your hair is so thick and so healthy and blah, blah, blah. Now, it's just thin. Thin, thin, thin. Like, my hair ties, I used to use 2 loops to put my hair in a ponytail. Now I use 4 or 5. It's that extreme. So if anybody has any suggestions for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, I am going to leave this video on a happier note. That is that I am 16 pounds from Wonderland. I can't hardly believe that in 16 pounds I'm going to be back in the 100. That is so unreal, and I just cannot wait. And I hope I don't hit any more plateaus between now and then. Give me 3 pounds a week, baby, and I'll be happy with that. That will just thrill me to have 3 pounds a week. So, seriously, guys, if there's anybody out there that, you know, had surgery and found a way to help with the hair loss, please, I'm begging you, please share that information, because I miss my hair already. And I'm not sure what to do with it anymore, because if I let it down, you can see where it's, like where I showed you guys last week, right in my part, right in my colic, it's thinning out, and you can see my scalp. And it's I'm only wearing a bandana because that's what I wear when I work out. I'm not covering my hair because of that. I just like it out of my face. So anyway, any comments or suggestions for me, guys? I love the comments, and I'll respond quickly, and I love feedback. So I guess I will try to talk to you guys next week. Have a great one. Bye.